Hello, and welcome to the episode of Todd Talks, and Todd Talks people listen, because I am the Prince of Saiyans, and you can burn in hell! Hopefully. No, wait, no, hopefully. I don't want to hopefully that. Sorry, I wasn't sure I was going to say that line. It just felt natural. But yes, today we are here to talk about the battle that just happened between Thor and Vegeta, and I'm glad I wasn't the only one who noticed the weird premiere timing on YouTube. Thankfully, that got corrected, and I got to watch today. I would have waited 2 hours. I just didn't want to. So yes. Oh, by the way, I won. Ugh. Okay, 2-2. We start off rough, but we're bringing it back. Okay, we are bringing it back, baby. And yeah, I am happy because Thor won, and it felt obvious. It really did. It did feel like this would be something. I do apologize for the lighting. It did feel like this would be an obvious thing, and yet sometimes Death Battle surprises you. I mean, I'm still bitter that it didn't go with my gut on Zatanna, and I said pick Scarlet Witch, but you know, them's just the breaks. Anyway. But yes, let's talk about the fight. I enjoyed it very much. I appreciated how, I noted this actually in a comment on one of the preview videos, that I appreciated how they were doing their best to show different feats of Thor and how powerful he is, and to ensure that it felt fresh, considering we had him a few years ago with the Wonder Woman versus Thor. And no, ladies and gentlemen, Thor would still lose to Wonder Woman. It's a fact. So, but in spite of that, it was a very good breakdown, and I appreciated it. And I'm glad they talked about the various things, like how'd they say the axe name again? Yarn or something like that. I didn't even know how to guess at it with the preview video, so I apologize for me butchering it like I did. But I was glad they talked about the axe. I was surprised they didn't use the Thor Force, Odin Force. I thought everyone thought that he would, or they would do that for Thor. Even the G1 blog said that they likely would, and that they did reference it multiple times, but they didn't give it to him in the fight, which is really curious, but I'm not judging. Or am I? No, I'm not. Well, he won. If he had lost, everyone would have been like, well, you should have given him the Odin Force. Anyway, so that was really fun, and I like how they talked about Vegeta and his almighty arrogance, including citing the perfect cell thing, which I referenced in my video, and I actually got in a debate with one of you about how arrogant he is, considering how he treats Bulma and Trunks, and I'm just like, yeah, he treats them well, but he could do better. And they even showed that in the video with that one scene where Bulma's like holding onto his shoulder and he does the whole yeah. So regardless, I was happy with how that went down, and them talking about Ultra Ego was really fun. I had a feeling I knew what they were going to talk about when they discussed the sorry if you can hear, there's a lawnmower outside. The weaknesses of Ultra Ego, because they didn't show Granola. I still hate that name. Granola from the Prentice cereal. But still, it was worthy enough. It was worthy enough. So, and then the fight. This was definitely made because of the voice acting. I mean, they could have just simply done, you know, the sprites. You know, great job, Luis, as always. But because of the voicing with Team 4-Star and the guy who did Thor from Thor versus Wonder Woman, it made it feel better. You know, does a god like you know how to feel fear? No fear, only thunder. You know, that was great stuff. And of course, always aim for the head. They had to get the MCU reference in here. They absolutely had to. They even did the whole "you're unworthy." Oh, that was it. I got someone. There was someone online. I referenced this in the previous video too, but someone said that Vegeta would be worthy. I'm like, no chance in heck. And they talked about it in the episode, because you know, strength alone cannot wield Mjolnir. So that was good. The fight was really fun. I was surprised actually that they went to Ultra Ego so quickly. Yes, he was already in Super Saiyan Blue form. I kind of expected that to go a different way, but then it went Ultra Ego, and there was like 20 seconds or so of Vegeta just whipping Thor around, which I guess was par for the course of certain death battles, but it definitely felt, you know, it was like, wow, they're really giving Vegeta a lot here. And then they did the final explosion versus the God Blast, and that was a hilarious moment, because for a moment you were like, did he just win? because he just blasted Thor out of there. It's like, what now? And then he comes back. You always aim for the head. So that was good. I also loved how at the end it wasn't a quippy line from Thor, which you'd think would be, almost standard for a death battle nowadays. Like, especially with "that was for my ice cream," But instead he just roared and the thunder brought down. That was great. It was a great fight. Props to you, Brandon Yates, for Princes of Pride. I thought you'd do Princes of Power. I did. I thought it was the obvious pun, but it makes more sense to you with Princes of Pride. So, very good. Love the Viking Rock. I'll definitely be listening to that later on today. And I'll probably watch the episode again when I have some free time. But overall, a fun episode. So, I'm glad this debate finally got settled. And that brings us to next time, because finally, after 4 episodes of knowing what we were going to get, we have finally got our first surprise fight of the year. And true to what Ben Singer noted, this is a fight of 2 first-time franchises in Death Battle. We are getting Omni-Man from Invincible versus Homelander from The Boys. Sorry, The Boys. I like saying them boys. Wrestling reference. Yeah, this one has been talked about forever, especially in the Death Battle cast. They kept talking about, especially with the popularity of The Boys and the Invincible animated series, there's a lot to talk about here. So I am familiar with The Boys, but only in the TV show, and I know of Invincible, but I have not read it nor watched the animated series. I probably will soon though. Now for this Death Battle, I'm gonna wait because I want to watch The Boys season 3, and I got a free trial on Amazon. So, but this is gonna be a fun fight. This is literally like, how do you want to say it? Evil Superman. If Superman, I was gonna say if Superman was a dick, and then someone would go, but that's what he is in the GCEU. No, he's not. Shut up, haters. Haters. Anyway, so I'm gonna very much enjoy researching this fight, and I hope you are too. So, with that, I'm ending this episode of Todd Talk. What did you think of Thor versus Vegeta? Did you like the fight animation? Did you like the battle track? And who do you think is gonna win gut instinct between Omni-Man and Homelander? Let me know in the comments below. So, I thank you for watching. It means far I know you were listening, and I'll see you around.